recently, the NDP and the Liberals made an agreement, a supply and confidence agreement, on March 22nd. And I would like to share some of my thoughts. I I believe that there are some pieces missing, and there's some good things as well. There's progress made towards dental care and pharmacare. In terms of dental care, it's not a universal program. And I'm not sure about some of the dates that were promised. But I do think that it would help people. In terms of the environment, I didn't see any mention of reforming the Canadian Environmental Protection Act, which is a huge piece of legislation that has not been updated in the last term because an election was called. It has to start from over again. I do like a just transition, obviously depending on what's in it. Clean jobs, that's good. And 2050 net zero by 2050, that might be too late. I do like that those home energy efficiency programs in the agreement. And phasing out financing for the fossil fuel sector. One thing that should be noted is the NDP also supported fossil fuel development. Coastal GasLink is one example of that. Yeah, but one of the biggest things missing is other environmental legislation that the NDP have been advocating for. And then the Environmental Bill of Rights. It does look like there's a focus on reconciliation. More work needs to be done now. And yeah, I do think that the agreement is what most parliamentary systems do with multiple parties, or they have a coalition. This is not a coalition. Yeah, so Yeah, and I do like the 10 days of paid sick leave for federally regulated workers. Um, yeah, so that's my main thought that uh, it, there should be a move towards universal dental care instead of dental care for people under 12 at first. And then I'm not sure who qualifies for the dental care. Um, it, if it's based on the household income or individual income, it'll make a huge difference. Um, but I know that a lot of seniors need dental care. Like people at all stages of their lives uh, need that dental care. Um, and yeah, and then in terms of touching provincial responsibilities, um, like we do live in a federal system where provinces, a lot of national standards, provinces can agree. Or a lot of times they're required to make consensus to have something uh, national. So it's acceptable to um, go into uh, provincial jurisdiction if there's a plan to work with each of the provinces and territories. Um, yeah, so those are my preliminary thoughts.